and I don't know if I'm the only one that's a little bothered by this, but I just don't understand it. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to come and rain on your parade and give you rain but no chance of lightning. But it's just, I hate this planet. And I know I sound weird as fuck when I say that, but I just don't like this planet. I don't like people because we're really stupid. We have the minds to do so much, but we're so like distracted by bullshit. We're so distracted by bullshit, and sometimes my brain just wants to shut down, and I just want to disappear off the face of the world because it's depressing. We got people like, and I don't expect. I want everybody to live their life, and I want everybody to, enjoy life and da 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 da. But at the same time, your chance to win the lottery are slim to none. And I might be saying this shit, and I might have a chance to win. I might be actually the person, but I have a better chance of taking the little money that I have and investing it, cutting back on spending money on fast food, cutting back on spending on unnecessary things, and actually put up some money for retirement. That's what you can do. You have control over your future, whether you know it or not. The lottery, I feel like, is a system for poor and just, people who don't have it. To give them the chance, like, girl, you can make it. All you got to do is give us $1, and you might have a chance to come pull yourself out of poverty. You might have a chance. When you can take some of these things and take care of yourself. I know for a fact if you start at an early age and start saving up money, because you have a chance to live in a long life. You have a greater chance to live in a long life, about 56 years old. You put up some money for retirement, you know, put up a little bit more, you won't have to be working at 60 something years old. If you take some of this money and invest it in some of this other stuff, even me, you have a higher chance of building wealth and over long term versus spending $2 at the lottery. But see, we like that because it doesn't take a lot. All I gotta do is buy a ticket. I don't have to do any work. All I gotta do is buy a ticket and I might win. And just the feeling of hope, like I might win, is enough for me to keep on. And I feel like we require too much on hope, period. That's why some of us are, I feel like a lot of us are just very religious because it gives us, that's all we have in our faith. If we take that away, we don't have anything. We will actually have to do work to make stuff happen. We will actually have to make it. If I was to tell you right now, and this is what my psychology professor told me 2, 3 years ago, that's probably why I'm still thinking today. Let's just say, figuratively speaking, that there's no such thing as God, there's no such thing as Allah, there's no such thing. Would you be able to continue your life? Just saying that you knew you had control over your life and over your destiny and everything. Are you strong enough to be able to keep on going forward? Are you strong enough to do that, to think that you can be wiped out anytime today? Anything can happen. I can die right here. It could be a bad train wreck. There's nothing protecting you. Could you live life if you had that much control over your life? Could you continue to do it? A lot of us are not strong enough to do that. And that's a prime example. That's why we say things, we don't like to be in control. Just like we like to say accidents. When things happen, oh, that was an accident. Accidents can be prevented. All of them can. But we like to say, oh, that's an accident. It's just a word of saying, oh, I had no control over that. You did have control over that. You did. The other person had control over it too. But we just say, oh, it was just an accident. But accidents can be prevented. So I guess the only thing I'm saying is have a little bit more control over yourself, over your life, over your destiny and things that you want to do. That's something that I'm working on in 2016. I have control on how high I want Justin to go, how high I want Justin J's brand to go. I have control over that. So therefore, I need to do the work to make things happen. There's nobody else doing anything. And I know a lot of people like to say, oh, Justin, God bless you and all that type of stuff. And I thank everybody for doing that. But at the same time, I have to sit back and think, and I'm just realizing that, I do a lot of drama and I gossip and I do things that are not good from what God preaches in the Bible, from what's in the Bible. I go against some of the things that he's saying. So I can't sit up here and say that, God is blessing me with this. I can't say that. I can't say that. I really can. And I don't want you to be offended by that, but I just really can't say that he's blessed me by, talking about celebrities' business and, talking about cursing people, cursing, and all that. I just can't say that. I can't, y'all. It don't work like that. God is, by the teachings of what's in the Bible, God is not going to bless you to win the lottery. That goes against everything he's preaching. It's gambling. It's a sin. Like, think for yourself. Think for yourself. And I'm a little, maybe that's why I'm in my little, I'm not going to say my depression moment or something, but I've just kind of just been sitting back and just kind of just observing. And I feel like I'm just a little tired. I'm just a little tired and I'm a little bothered. So, this was on my chest. I want to talk about it because I'm a little irritated about it, but I want to talk about it. It's just so much stuff has been happening the last couple of days that I'm just trying to get some good positive energy. And maybe this video will help me continue, because I feel like people really think they know me and they have no idea. They have no idea. And at this point, I really just don't really care for people right now. I had somebody not too long ago who was upset about a t-shirt purchase, rushed me, made me stop what I'm doing to make sure they got their shirt before everybody else. And they were unhappy. They said that the shirt, that wasn't the one they asked for. Even though, I asked them what color they wanted. I might have made that mistake and gave them the wrong phrase. But this is somebody that I know that got very upset, sent me a text message, and I was just like, good evening to you. When I get the new order, I already told them that when I get the new orders, I will send that to them. And this is all subject. And the person, proceeded to say, well, I didn't get my personalized card and da-da-da-da, all that type of stuff. I was like, you didn't give me time. You rushed me that day. I actually forgot your card. You rushed me instead of waiting like everybody else did to get your stuff. You decided to rush me, and that's why you didn't get everything that you wanted, because you were rushed. So this person went off, and I just handled the situation as professional I could as far as text message. This person bashed me on Facebook, talked about black businesses ain't shit and people don't want to do right and they don't treat people to support. Let me just say this. I don't need your fucking support if you're going to act like that. I don't need you to fucking support me. I'm not begging anybody to buy a goddamn thing. Out of all the 160 orders I have received from Jays who have ordered things from me, I did not get one single disgruntled fan to send me a message saying, Justin, I didn't get one person. I only got one person. That's my girl in New York, my girl, Miss Julie. And I took care of that the best I can. Miss Julie, I got something coming for you. She was just like, what's going on? Miss Julie's an older lady. She's not, she probably wasn't following what I was saying on YouTube and saying that it's going to take some time. I'm one person. I can only do so much. I am not a billionaire. I don't have a fucking company. All this shit that I do is by myself. There's no one helping me. I do have friends that do come and help me and do some shit. But other than that, I'm the only person. So it's going to take longer. I'm not fucking Amazon Prime. I can't fucking send you no shit in 2 days. I'm one person with one vehicle, one team. I'm doing the best that I can do. But for you to disrespect me on Facebook was completely out of line. And that's why I refunded your fucking money. And I moved on swiftly and professionally. I'm not going to beg one fucking person for any goddamn thing. I appreciate everybody for supporting me. I have too many supportive people. And out of 160 people I didn't get one email. So the people that you think are close to you and ones who are already, I call them Indian givers. The ones who want to tell you about what they've done for you when you have not done shit. $25 don't mean a goddamn thing to me. I didn't make no huge profits off these shirts. I did it because my fans requested it and been requesting it for over a year now. I wanted to have something that they can touch. That's why I took the time and did the personalized cards and everything, because I want to give back something that my fans have done so much for me over the course of time. This YouTube thing has done so much for me and made me move and be able to be in the place that I am. So I'm very appreciative of the people who have supported me over the years. I love it. So that was nothing for me to do. So For you to try to disrespect me was completely out of line, and I let your ass go. I am not bothered. I refunded your money, and you can have whatever. I don't care what you do, but you are too fucking old to be 60, damn near 60 years old on Facebook talking about people like that. You are a petty ass individual, and I wish you the best. That's all I have for you. I want to shout out to all my Jays who've been supporting me and all that type of stuff. Thank you so much. You all keep me grounded and you keep me humbled, and I really, really appreciate it. I thank you all for buying the shirts. I have the King of Reed shirt on right now. I love it. I appreciate for the people who did the second order. Yours will be coming as well. Stay patient with me. I am working. I promise you. You all see the worth. The people are getting good material. This is unlike any. There's nobody on YouTube right now that I can think of, out of the black YouTubers who is giving good quality shirts like that. And I can honestly say that. I'm not seeing any that are, just like, oh my gosh, those look fabulous. I've seen some basic ones, but I'm the only one who's taking the time. And I'm not to shade any other YouTubers, but it takes time to do this type of stuff. It takes time when you have to rely on third party versus just giving somebody else complete control over your stuff. So it takes a little bit of time, but the product and the is overwhelming. So it looks beautiful. I'm happy. I'm proud to wear my shirt in every one of my videos. Okay? That's all I got. I appreciate you all so much. You all enjoy your evening. My show Bring It Up will be coming on, and I will be hopefully reviewing that this evening when it goes off. I'm finna just sign off. Probably lay around for a second, finish watching Star Wars, and just relax. I thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good evening. Deuces. Make sure you check out JustinJ1232.com. Thank you.